friends, welcome to all you board. I'm your quant faculty Priyanka here. So friends, in the last two videos based on SICI, we have discussed the questions based on simple interest and the basic concept, and question based on compound interest and the basic concept of compound interest. Now in this there are few parts which are left from the compound interest. So first part is whenever your number of years are mentioned in the fractional format, what should be the compound interest value? And second one is difference between the simple interest and compound interest. So both of these type will be discussed in this video over here. So let me start with the first part, that is nothing but whenever your value is mentioned in the fractional format. So for example, when time period given is in the format of say 2 3 by 4 years, then what should be done? So 2 and 3 by 4. Now if you recall our basic formula, what is the formula? Amount value will be given as principal 1 plus r by 100 to the power t. Now t value if you write as the complete fraction, so what would be the value here? 11 by 4. So even if I write this as 1 plus r by 100 to the power 11 by 4, you cannot calculate it because 11 by 4 cannot be calculated. So this is not the way you are going to calculate it. Okay, so there is certain modification in the formula. What is the modification? So you have to split this into two parts. That is the integer part and the fractional part over here. Okay, so whatever integer part is there, corresponding to that the same formula would be there. So for 2 you have to use the same formula as your 2-year formula, but for the fractional part there is additional factor, so which you have to remember over here. So the factor will be 1 plus 3 by 4 r. Are you getting it? So accordingly you have to modify your formula. So in this case your formula will be p in bracket 1 plus r by 100 to the power square, and here instead of r, whatever value for the fraction is given, that is what you have to write over here. So I hope the concept is clear. Now based on this concept we will solve one question. So find the compound interest on 7,000 at 21% per annum for 1 year and 4 months. Okay, so let me convert this. 1 year value is given and 4 months. So these months also you need to convert into years. What will you get over here? 4 by 12. That is nothing but 1 by 3 year over here. So what would be your formula now? So if I have to calculate the amount, principal value would be 7,000. In bracket you have to write 1 plus 21 by 100 to the power 1, because 1 year is the value, and remaining here you have to write 1 plus 21 by 3 upon 100 over here. So simple, here there will not be power. So instead of the year rate of interest as r, here you have to write r by the fraction. So same thing I have mentioned over here. So what will you get in this case? 7,000. You can multiply this 1.21 and this value you can check, this is 7. So it will become 1.07 over here. So likewise you have to calculate the value in this case. I hope the calculation part you can try on your own. So here you have to multiply 7,000 by 1.21 and then the fractional part. So this will give you your answer as 9062.9. So what would be the compound interest now? So compound interest means I have to subtract the value from here. So if you subtract the value, what will you get? 2062.9. If I subtract the principal value from this, I will be getting the first option as the compound interest. I hope it is clear. This is how you have to solve the question. Now let me move on to the next question. So here, instead of compounded annually, they have given you compounded half yearly. So this pattern was also not discussed in the first one. So what you have to do whenever they are telling you compounded half yearly. So what would be the compound interest accrued on the amount 2,500 at 20% per annum, compounded half yearly for 1 year. So whenever you are writing the half yearly value, the formula is p in bracket 1 plus r by 2. So instead of r, you have to write r by 2 over here, and the time period will be written as 2t. So same formula I will be applying in this case. So the amount value you can calculate 2,500, 1 plus r by 2. So r by 2 means this will become 10 over here, 10 by 100. And how many years are there? 2. So 2 into 1. So my value would be 2,500 into, you can calculate this. This is 1.1 square over here. So this will give you your answer in this case. I hope all of you are getting it. So you can check what value you are getting over here. Okay, so what would be the value? 3025. You can check, I think 3025 would be the number over here. Now they are asking you what would be the value of compound interest. So how will you do that? So for that, you have to subtract the principal value from here. So what will you get in this case? 525 would be the compound interest. I hope it is clear. So whenever you are doing the half yearly value, simply instead of R, you have to write R by 2. When you are saying the quarterly value, this will become R by 4 over here. So these are the changes. Now let me solve one more question based on the quarterly. So your concept will become more clear over here. So they are asking you compound interest on 16,000 over here. So principal value is given to you as 16,000. Here what will you write? 1 plus, now they have given you compounded quarterly. So when I'm talking about the quarterly value, you have to write R by 4 over here. So what will you get in this case? 5%. 20 by 4. So you will be getting 5% over here. And the time period you have to write 4T. Now for time period you have to be very careful because each value should be in years. Now when I'm saying 9 months over here, you can convert this into year. This is nothing but 3 by 4 years over here. I hope all of you are getting it. Now what will you get from this? 16,000 in bracket. This will become 1.05 and 4 into T. So instead of T, what will I write? 3 by 4 over here. This will get cancelled. So what will you get from this? 16,000 into 1.05 cube. I hope all of you are getting it. Now if you do not want to do this calculation, you can try this by the tree diagram method as well. So how will you do this by tree diagram? Now if you observe over here, instead of 20%, your rate of interest will become 5% over here. Right? R by 4. And when you are saying 9 months, how many quarters would be there? 3 quarters would be there. That means I have to draw the diagram for 3 years in this case. Okay, so that will also give you the same answer. If you want to avoid this calculation, you can try it by that method. So principal value is 16,000. What is 5%? 5% is nothing but 1 by 20. You can calculate 1 by 20 value over here. So what will be the value? 800 rupees. Right? Similarly, this will become 800. So what is the tree diagram? Again, you have to take 1 by 20 over here. This will become 40. Yes, now next value I can calculate. This will become 800. Now 40 you have to write 2 times. So 40 and 40. And here you have to take again 1 by 20 of this. That is nothing but 2. So how much would be the total value? You can calculate. This is 2400 total value. This value you can calculate. It is 120 and this is 2 over here. So if I add all the values, the interest will become 2522. Right? So 2522. That is nothing but the third option. So by using this also you will be getting the same answer. So either you can use the formula or you can use the tree diagram, but make necessary changes in your number of years and rate of interest. Then only you will be getting the correct answer over here. Now the last pattern is remaining. That is nothing but difference between simple interest and compound interest. Now this is the formula when you are using the difference between the simple interest and compound interest for 2 years. What is the formula? P R square by 100 square. So if I am going by the tree diagram method, so for 2 years, what would be the diagram? Let me take example of 1000 rupees. So for 2 years, if you calculate the value, so what would be the value? 10% means this will become 100. Again, this will also become 100. Then we take 10% of this, that is 10 rupees. Right? So when I'm calculating this value over here, you will know that the simple interest is same every year. Right? Simple interest value would be same every year. So this is the simple interest for first year, simple interest for second year. That means whatever value is written over here, this is my difference. Are you getting it? So if you want to do it by the tree diagram method, it will become more easier because this value is nothing but your simple interest. The remaining value will be given as the difference over here. So you can use any one of the method. If you forget the formula, you can go by the tree diagram method over here. Similarly, when I'm talking about 3 years, this is a big formula that you have to remember. So remember where you have here you have cube and here you have 3, but here it is square. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But if you forget, I will tell you tree diagram method as well. So this is 1000. 10% is the rate. This will become 100. Second value will again be 100. Here you have 10. Again, when you are talking about third year, remember the diagram over here. This is how your diagram looks like. Again, you have to take 10%. So this will become 1. Now you know that all these three values are nothing but the simple interest over here. So how much would be the difference? Difference would be 31 rupees. So same formula you can apply and calculate the difference over here. Are you getting it? So either you can go by the formula or you can use the tree diagram. Anyways, you will be getting the same answer over here. Now let me take example so that it will become more clear to you. So difference between compound interest and simple interest on certain sum of money at 4% per annum for 2 years, they have given you the difference over here. So if you are going by the basic formula, you can use this formula PR square by 100 square. So difference is 5. Here you have to write P value, I have to calculate R square by 100. So 4% and square. So you can check what value you are getting in this case. If you do not want to go by this method, let me tell you by the tree diagram method as well. So how will you do this? When I am drawing the tree diagram for 2 years, here you have to write the difference. I told you these two values are simple interest. So this difference value you mention over here. So this is 5 rupees. Now what is the rate of interest? 4%. Now 4% is nothing but 1 by 25. 4% is nothing but 1 by 25. So what will you get in this case? 25 into 5. 25 into 5 will become 125 over here. So same value will be copied here as well. Now again you are going back. So you have to write 125 into 25 because your rate is this. So 125 multiplied by 25 will be my answer over here. That is nothing but 3125 rupees. So either you can use the basic method or you can use the tree diagram. Both will give you same answer over here. Okay, so 3125 is the principal amount in this case. Let us move on to the next concept when they are talking. Now same question I have taken, so different values so that the concept will become more clear. Okay, so the again question is for 2 years only. Difference between simple interest and compound interest when compounded annually. Now they are asking you for 2 years and difference is given to you as 1. So what is 4% over here? 4% is 1 by 25. Now when I'm talking about 2 years, draw the diagram. This is your principal. This is the difference over here. The difference is 1 rupees. When you are going back, this is 1 by 25. So what will you get? This will become 25. This will again become 25. Again you are going back. So rate you have to write. So why I'm writing 1 by 25? Because 4% is 1 by 25. Okay, so this value will become 25 into 25, which is nothing but 625 rupees. So this is my value of principal over here. So I hope the concept of tree diagram in case of difference must be clear from this. Okay, now let me move on to the last question. That is nothing but the difference when it is number of years are 3 in this case. So what is given? Difference between simple interest and compound interest at 10% per annum rate for 3 years is 930 over here. Now how will you solve this question? So whenever you are getting it for 3 years, what will you do is write down this as the fraction. Okay, you can use the formula. I have given you the formula, but if you do not want to use the formula, please learn this method over here. You can express this as 1 by 10. Now let me draw the diagram for 3 years over here. So what is a diagram for 3 years? This is how your diagram will look like. Now I told you whenever difference is given, you start with this end part. Okay, so this will become 1 over here. Now you are writing 1 by 10 for this. So this will become 10, 10 and 10. Okay, now again I will be writing 1 by 10. So this will become 100, 100 and 100 over here. Okay, and last value would be 1000 units. So same method is applicable now. Now if I ask you what is the difference between simple interest and compound interest. So this is nothing but your simple interest value. Okay, so this is my simple interest for 3 years over here. If I am calculating the difference, how much is the difference? 30 units and 1. So 31 units is my difference. So simply you have to equate this difference over here. So what will you get? 31 units equal to 930 rupees over here. So I can calculate what is 1 unit value over here. 1 unit value would be 30 rupees. So if you get 1 unit value, easily you can calculate the sum. This is my principal value and 1 unit value is 30, means how much would be the value over here? 30,000 rupees would be the value. Okay, so if you do not want to remember the formula, you can go by this tree diagram method. Only thing is you have to remember that top 3 values are nothing but the simple interest over here. So this is what I have for today. So this concludes your compound interest part. You have to recall the basic formula for compound interest, and after that you have to recall the formula for differences as well. to get the complete clarity about the topic. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned with Olive Board.